Hi, everybody. Hey, I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday and week so far. Listen, I just want to make an announcement, a pretty big announcement concerning the 15th. So, as most of you know, the 15th is the date that I announced, I believe a couple weeks ago now, that we were going to separate out preschool and toddlers and lower elementary and upper elementary to kind of go back to the way it was before we combined back in July. So, we've been doing it the way we're doing it now for a little over 3 months. And so it's going to look a little different than what we initially thought. It's not going to go back to normal. Instead, nursery, preschool, and toddlers are going to look pretty different. We're actually completely doing away with the toddler age bracket. So how it's going to look, and I've already spoken to a couple of the high capacity leaders that are sending out your schedules and all that, so they're aware, but the whole team needs to know this. So nursery is actually going to move over to the toddler classroom. And the age group is now going to be 6 weeks to 3 years instead of 6 weeks to 2 years. So it'll be 6 weeks through the age of 2. When you turn 3, you will then go to the preschool trailer, where that age group in that classroom is going to be 3 through kindergarten. And then after kindergarten, you'll go to elementary just like normal. All right. So basically, you're like, okay, well, what does that mean for toddlers? So Kara should be reaching out to a lot of you that serve in preschool toddlers and asking you which classroom you would like to serve in. For those of you that are more comfortable with the older kids, you would probably want to go with the 3s, 4s, and 5s in preschool. And then for those of you that maybe prefer the 2-year-olds and wouldn't mind being around babies, you would want to serve in nursery. So what? And another question you might have is what's going to happen with the nursery classroom? What are we doing there? So it's going to be really cool because we've wanted to do this for a while and we just haven't really found the right opportunity, but we want to turn that into a nursing mother / family room. So we want to stream the service in there, make it super comfortable, and just a place where nursing mothers can take their babies. So I'm excited about that. It'll be a really cool use for that room. And also still being on the NextGen hall, just it being for kids, just makes a lot of sense. So, but anyway, the toddler classroom will have 2 entrances. The side with less room, because a lot of you that have been in that classroom know that there's a dividing wall. So the one side is going to be for babies. We're going to carpet that floor. We're going to bring in the cribs and all that for the babies, and then the other side will be the walkers. Your 1 and 2-year-olds mostly are going to be over there. And we'll have curriculum still. We'll still do a lesson. It'll just be much more simplified, considering the oldest kid in that room is going to be a 2-year and 11-month-old, just a little shy of 3. And so we don't want to do a super detailed lesson because, a lot of them, they're just starting to understand it. They can do the memory verse. They can do songs, worship songs, things like that. And so we will still be doing curriculum of some kind. It'll just be much more simplified to fit their age group. And then in the preschool trailer with the 3s, 4s, and 5s through kindergarten, we will continue doing the same curriculum that we've been doing since those kids can understand a little bit more of what we're talking about. So that's exciting. I'm really pumped for that, and I just really think it's going to be super helpful for our volunteers. Because I know a lot of you have come back and it's been awesome, but then there's some of you that are still waiting, and that is totally okay. Cannot emphasize enough how okay that is, and we want you to come back when you feel led to, when the Holy Spirit reveals to you that it's time. But in the meantime, we also want to take good care of our kids and of our team and of our families, and we believe that this will be a really great way, a sustainable way to make this happen. So I hope this isn't confusing at all. I know I did say something different a couple weeks ago, but just after putting our heads together as a team, we felt like this makes the most sense. And then as far as elementary goes, for those of you that serve in elementary, we're going to keep that how it is for now. So we're actually not going to separate back out into a lower and upper just yet. We're hoping that will come in the next few months. We'll feel, like that can be done and be done in excellence. And so, again, I can't give you a date on that yet, but hopefully in the first quarter of next year, maybe that will be able to be done. But with how big that trailer is, how roomy it is in there, we can definitely handle the amount of kids. There have been some services where we're having around 30 kids, and that can be kind of the moments where it feels overwhelming. But other than that, our team is more than capable, more than ready to handle it. And And yeah, and I'm just excited about what this means for nursery and preschool, and just kids of every age. I think this is going to be so helpful for them. It's going to be so helpful for our teachers, and our families, I believe, are going to love it. So anyway, I know this is a lot of information, so if you have any questions of any kind, please call me. I understand, and I'm sure you will. That's totally okay. Just let me know. I want to help equip you in the best way possible. And yeah, just if you forget anything, just go back and rewatch this video, trying to make it as short as possible so it's not a long time commitment. But I hope I covered everything for you. And again, if you have any further questions, just give me a call, and I'd love to answer them. But anyway, love you all. So blessed to have you on the team, and super excited about NextGen now and NextGen in the future. God is doing big things, and hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you soon.